Islamic financial institutions have demonstrated significant flexibility and have been less affected compared to the conventional financial institutions because of the prohibition of excessive leverage. There are various modes of financing in Islamic finance, and Mudharabah and Musyarakah fall within this ambit. It goes without saying that all the modes of financing adhere to Sharia principles. The four basic elements prohibited in Islamic mode of financing are interest, which is riba, forbidden of impermissible goods, which is haram, gambling, and gara. So, do you guys want to know what is Mudharabah and what is Musyarakah? How these two investment contracts work in this Islamic Sukuk? If you want to know, so let's check it out. Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Haziq Hazwan bin Husainizam and my Matric number is 196321. So in this presentation, I will explain to you guys about Mudharabah and Musyarakah financing along with their illustration. So, Mudharabah is a contract in which one party provide capital which is known as Rahman and the other party provide work which is known as Mudharib. The profit based on profit sharing ratio, whereas the loss is borne solely by the provider of the capital, which is the Rahman. So this is an example illustration on how Mudharabah work in Islamic Sukuk. So this is an illustration for the Mudharabah financing. We can see here, Bank Syariah Berhad is a Rahman and Ihsan Corporation is a Mudharib. Bank Syariah Berhad contributed 1 million ringgit for a 4-year Mudharabah financing at a profit ratio of 70-30 between the bank and Ihsan Corporation. In this situation, we can see that the bank is investing some capital to Ihsan Corporation to construct some project. If the venture incur a profit of 30,000 ringgit, this profit will be distributed using the ratio which is 70-30. So this means 70% of the profit will go to the bank and other 30% will go to the Ihsan Corporation. While if the venture incur loss such amount of 30,000 ringgit, this amount will be borne solely to the Rabbul Mal, which is the bank. Therefore, only the bank will liable to pay the loss and the Ihsan Corporation only just loses the value of effort and labor expended. Next is about Musyarakah. Musyarakah is an Arabic word which literally means sharing. The origin of Musyarakah is shirkah, which connotes engagement of two or more parties who have common interests to form a partnership. Then, Musyarakah also is an agreement where the Islamic bank provides funds as capital to a business venture. The profit is distributed among the partners in predetermined ratios, while the loss is borne by each partner in proportion to his capital contribution. The customer also purchases the bank share to the property gradually until full ownership is obtained at the end of the financing tenure. Therefore, the monthly installment paid by the customer would consist of two elements, which are the rent and the purchase of share of the Islamic bank. So let's see how Musyarakah works. So this is an example of illustration in Musyarakah. We assume that the customer and the Islamic bank enter into Musyarakah partnership contract in producing a house. The customer puts in 30% of the price of the property, while the Islamic bank contributes 70% of the price of the property. Both parties agree 40-60 profit sharing ratio. So if the house is successfully being sold, in this situation, the profit will be distributed using the profit sharing ratio, which the customer will get 40% while the bank receives 60%. If the loss incurred, it will be borne according to the capital contribution ratio, which means the customer will be borne 30% of the loss and the bank will be borne 70% of the loss. Hence, we can see how Mudharabah and Musyarakah work in Islamic Sukuk. As for conclusion, financing through Mudharabah and Musyarakah does never mean the advancing of money. In Mudharabah, it means to participate in the business, and in the case of Musyarakah, it means sharing in the asset of the business to extent of the ratio financing. So, that's all for me. I hope you get message from my presentation. Thank you for listening and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give thumbs up if you like it. Thank you and bye bye.
From up here